which of the following is 600,000 when rounded to the nearest thousand? Rounded to the nearest thousand. So you are given these few options, 4 different numbers. Okay, so what must you do? You must round them up to the nearest thousand, each of these numbers. Okay, so to do that, let's identify all the place value of thousands, okay, for all these different numbers. Okay, so this is the 1,000, this is the 1,000, this is the 1,000, and this is the 1,000, right? So once I do that, I will draw arrow pointing to the right, the number on the right, like that. There's a reason why I do this. Okay, so 1,000 means 3 zeros, 1, 2, 3. Just put there to remind you that all the answers will have 3 zeros at the end. Okay, now we're going to draw the yellow line or the line to separate there. Okay, the line is to show that whatever is on the left hand side will do something else, the right hand side will do something else later on. Now let's do option number 1. Okay, option number 1, 9 is in the thousands place. I point to 3. 3 is not 5 or more than 5. So nothing will happen to number 9. Number 9 will be as it is. So number 5 as it is, number 8 as it is, number 9 as it is. 5, 8, 9. All the behind numbers, which is number 9, 8, and 3 becomes 0, 0, 0. So which means the yellow line is trying to separate that whatever is behind the yellow line will be zeros. Whatever that's in front of the yellow line will be based on what happened, whether you plus 1 or you did not plus 1. Okay, option number 2. Okay, option number 2 now, let's look at this. So you have the 0 in the thousands place and it points to 0 on the right hand side. So 0 means it's not more than 5. So 5 remains on its own, 9 remains on its own, 0 also remains on its own. 5, 9, 0. Whatever on the back of the yellow line remains as 0, 0, 0. Okay, next one. 0 is in the thousands place and then it points to number 4. 4 is not 5 or more than 5. So nothing happened to the 0. Nothing happened to the 6, 0, and 0 remains on its own. 6, 0, 0. Whatever behind the yellow line, 0, 0, 0. Okay. Now option number 4, it points to 6. 6 is more than 5. So the 0 must plus 1. Okay, so this one remains, this one remains, this one plus 1 equals to 6, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0. So which one becomes 6,000 when rounded off to the nearest thousand? So if you look at this, option number 3 is my answer. Okay, next one, question number 2. Let me finish up 1, 2, 3 first, then you can do your corrections. Okay. So option number 2, we are going to do, question number 2, BODMAS, the bottomless rule. This is bracket, this is the order, this is division, multiplication, addition, subtraction, which means when you see bracket, it starts here, starts from here onwards. So look at the order first. The order means bracket comes first. So whatever is in the bracket, you do first. Followed by the order says division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. So let's do this. I need to do the one in bracket first, right? So it will be, you copy down those that you did not do. 72 remains as it is. The minus, bring it down. 27 plus 9 is 36. And then you bring down your division, bring down the number 4, bring down the times, and then bring down the 3. Equals to, you know that next you have to do, the order says your division followed by multiplication. So you divide first. You are going to divide this. Okay, so you bring down 72 minus 36 divided by 4 is 9. Bring down the times, bring down the 3. Okay, then they say that between subtraction, and your multiplication, you need to do your multiplication, right? So 72 minus 27. You are doing this. Okay, and the answer is 45. Option number 2. Correct. Question number 3. There are 4 times as many children as adults attending a concert. 4 times means 4 units. As many as, I'm comparing to the children to the adults. So the adult is 1 unit. The children is 4 units. Okay, these 4 units belongs to the children. There are 240 more children than adults. So for this question, we are going to draw the comparison units model. So you have children and adults. Okay, the children is 4 units. So we draw 4 parts like this, and then adults like this. Okay, and then they say that when I compare the children and the adults, there are 240 more. That is the comparison. So if you look at this, the comparison comes here, right? And how many units is this? 1, 2, 3. This is 3 units. So I have 3 unit represent 240. 1 unit is 240 divided by 3. That gave me 80. Am I happy here? No. I want to know how many people are there in the concert, which means I want to find the total. The total, which is how many units? The children, I have 4 units. The adult, I have 1 unit. Total, I want to find is 5 units. This is what I want to find. 5 unit will be 80 times 5 equals to 400. So not option number 3, but answer is option number 4. Okay. Okay, the first one, number 4, write 4,010,017 in numerals. Numeral means just numbers, okay? So how do we attempt this kind of question? Okay, what is 4 million? Then you write down first. 4 million means the million, you have 6 zeros, okay? So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. What is 10,000? 10, 1, 2, 3, like this. 17. This. Then what do? We add them up together. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 10,000 and then 17. You do this one. So this way you will not get it wrong. Okay. Start with the ones. Like this, like this, like this, like that. Okay, so 4010017. Very good. This is the correct answer. Okay, or 4,010,017. Next one. Find the value of 3,600 times 800. Okay, so in this case, the number is very big, right? So we omit out, we ignore the zeros first. Don't look at the zero, don't look at the zero. So we just look it like that. Focus on the numbers only. So, which means it is 36 times 8. Okay, 36 times 8 will give you 288, right? Then you put in the zeros back. Okay, how many zeros do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is correct. Very good. Okay, next one, number 6. Xin Yi had 4 packets of balloons. Each packet had the same number of balloons. She gave 38 balloons to each of her 6 friends and had 12 balloons left. How many balloons were there in each packet? Okay, so now let's look at the total number of balloons the 6 friends received. Okay, so she gave 38 balloons to each of her 6 friends. Let's find that total first, okay? Total balloons received by 6 friends will be 38 times 6, and that give me 288. Okay, but you have extra, right? Extra 12. So what do? The total number of balloons is 288 you plus 12 equals to 240. This is my total balloons. These total balloons were packed into 4 packets of balloons, right? So 240 divided by 4 will give me the number of balloons in 1 packet. This is the total number of balloons. This is the number of packets. This is the packets, right? This is total balloons. So when I divide, I will get 60. So this is the number of balloons in 1 packet. So it is not 12, but 60. Okay? Mr. Lim needed 40 markers for his class. For every 5 markers he bought, he received 1 marker for free. Each marker cost 80 cents. What is the least amount Mr. Lim paid for the markers? Give your answer in dollars. Okay, means I don't want it to be in cents. You have to convert it to dollars. All right. This is the grouping concept. So you need to find group of markers first. What markers? Let's list down. They give you a clue. For every 5 markers, he received 1 marker for free. This is the group I'm talking about. Okay. So in 1 group of markers, it is 5 markers bought. I will get 1 free markers. So in 1 group, how many markers are there? There are 6 markers. Right? Okay. So now I bought, or he need 40 markers. So how many groups of 6 markers are there in that 40 markers that he need? Okay. So number of groups. Of course, there will be remainder. Why will there be remainder? Because the question says least. Whenever you see the word least, maximum, minimum, it's always a question with remainder. Okay? So you take 40, 40 divided by 6. And when you divide, you are going to get 6, remainder 4. What does 6 refers to? This means there are 6 groups of 6 markers. Okay, which is this one. So what does this 4 means? 4 means the remaining markers left behind. Cannot put into groups of 6. Okay, so this is the remaining markers. So how much will it be? So which means you know that each marker is 80 cents, right? Right now I have 6 times the 5 markers that I bought. 6 times 5, right? And then you have to add it up with 4 first. This is the number of markers. Number of markers that I need to pay for. To be paid. Okay, why don't I take 6? 6 times 6. Because only 5 markers is payable. The others, that the one more, right? The 1 free marker is free, don't need to pay. So I'm only paying for 5 markers. So that's why I put there 5. This is payable markers, all right? So equals to 30 plus 4 is 34. Then you take 34, you times it with 80 cents. And you'll be getting $27.20. That is the correct answer. Okay, understand this? Next one. Alexis had enough money to buy either 18 big muffins or 54 small muffins. She bought 8 big muffins and 16 small muffins. How many more small muffins could Alexis buy with the remaining amount of money? Okay, we look at what is given in the first sentence. Either 18, let me bring it up. Okay, either 18 big muffins or 54 small muffins, correct? So we can list it down. 18 big muffin is equal to 54 small muffin. Okay, so one big muffin is equals to 54 divided by 18. And I will get 3 small muffin, which means one big muffin is now equal to 3 small muffin. Very important here. Okay, right now, she bought how many? She bought 8 big muffin. 8 big muffin will be 3 times 8 equals to 24 small muffin, right? So she bought 16 small muffin, but she could actually buy 24 small muffins. So how many more small muffins can she buy? You take 54, take away your 24, right? The big muffin that is converted to small muffin, take away the 16 that she bought. Okay, this small muffin 24 is the 8 big muffin. I convert it to become small muffin. Convert to small muffin because the question is talking about small muffin. So I don't want to talk about my big muffin. So I convert everything to become small muffin. Understand? Okay. So this is what she can buy actually. So I take away what she buy, the big muffins. This is a big muffin, but I convert to small muffin. Take away what she actually bought, the small muffin. Okay. Equals to 14. So not 28, but the answer is 14. Okay. 2 t-shirts and 5 pair of shorts cost $59. 1 t-shirt and 4 pairs of shorts cost $40. What is the cost of 1 pair of shorts? This is a classic question of the 2 variable concept. Okay, why is that so? Because I'm given 2 different amount, right? The first one, 2 t-shirt, 5 shorts, $59. The next one, 1 t-shirt, 4 shorts, $40. 2 different sets of information here. 2 different values given, but different number of items. Okay, so we list it down. 2 t-shirt plus 5 shorts is $59. 1 t-shirt plus 4 shorts is $40. Question is, what is the cost of 1 pair of shorts? I want my shorts, I don't want my t-shirt. So if I do not want my t-shirt, I get rid of my t-shirt. You look at the t-shirt and you need to get rid of them. To make the t-shirt to become 0. That's your intention. So you look here. If I take 2 minus 1, 2 t-shirt minus 1 t-shirt, I get 1 t-shirt. So I can't minus, right? What do? I times it by 2. This whole row, I'm going to times by 2, which means this one also must times 2. Okay, what do I mean by that? Everything in this row number 1, let's name it. This is 1, this is 2. Everything in row number 2 times 2. So it will be like this. So row number 2 will become sun times 2 times 2 times 2. So it will become 2 t-shirt plus 8 short equals to $80. Now I'm going to rewrite my number 1 below. 2 t-shirt plus 5 short equals to $59. Now, remember my task is to make the t-shirt to become 0. Let's look at this. Now, can I make my t-shirt to become 0? I minus. Can come 0, right? 2 minus 2 is 0 t-shirt. Yes, I did it. Next one. If that one minus, the whole lot here must also minus. 8 minus 5, 3 shorts equals to 80 minus 59 is $21. 3 short, $21. 1 short is 21 divided by 3 equals to $7. Not $25, but $7 is the answer. Okay. Next question. Emma and her brother. Emma and her brother had a total of $480 at first. After Emma saved another $60, she had 5 times as much money as her brother. How much money did Emma have at first? A classic before change after question also, okay? Before change after. So where is the before? This is the before. The before total of Emma and the brother. After Emma saved another $60. So this is my change saving. Who saved? Only Emma saved extra $60 plus 60. Then the comma, this is my after. After that, she have 5 units as much as the brother 1 unit. How much money does Emma have at first? Okay, means our before information. This is single unchanged concept. Okay, then we draw out the table. We cut it up into 2 columns. We have Emma and brother before, change, after. Okay, then we put in information. Emma and brother have a total of 480. So which means something plus something equals to 480. Emma saved another $60 plus $60. Then Emma have 5 units, brother have 1 unit. She changed, this is unchanged, all right? Which means this one remains the same. The brother before and after is the same. Single unchanged concept means the before and after is the same for that one person. This is 1 unit. This is also 1 unit. All right. Now, issue is, what is this blank? You bring it up. 5 units go up. Then this one, you bring it up, becomes minus. This one, you bring up, remains as 60. Like this. Okay. Now, 5 unit minus 60 plus 1 unit is 480. We rewrite it out. 5 unit minus 60 plus 1 unit equals to 480. Okay, so 5 unit plus 1 unit equals to 480 plus 60. This is 6 unit equals to 540. Okay, now 1 unit equals to 540 divided by 6 and I get 90. Now, how much money did Emma have at first? Emma have this much at first. I want to find that, which is 5 unit first. 90 times 5 equals to 450. Then you must minus away $60. And you will be getting $390. Answer. Okay. The total cost of 6 sport bags and 5 rackets is $216. The cost of 3 sport bags is the same as the cost of 2 rackets. Joe wants to buy 2 sports bags and 3 rackets. How much does Joe pay? I told you that this is the replacement concept. Okay, I will be replacing something with something else. Take note of this. Right. Let use short form. Sports bag, I'm going to just use B to represent it. Racket, just R. Okay, I don't want to write the whole thing. It's too long. Okay, we look at the first sentence. 6 sports bag plus 5 racket, total is 216. We write it out first. 6 bags plus 5 rackets is $216. Then the next sentence, they say that 3 bags is the same as 2 rackets. Okay, so which means if I want to write down here, you just indicate this is about the second sentence. 3 bags is equal to 2 rackets. Okay, right now, if you look at that, we have 6 bags to talk about. Correct? So 6 bags. I want to convert my 3 bags now to become 6 bags based on this. Okay, so that will be from 3 to 6, I times it with 2. So over here, I will also times it with 2. So 2 times 2 is 4 rackets. Okay? Now this is where the replacement comes in. We are going to replace 6 bags with 4 rackets. Okay? So which means 4 rackets plus 5 rackets, which means these 6 spots back here, I already convert it to become the 4 rackets here. So this one. So 4 racket and 5 racket comes from here. Can you see? Comes from the first sentence still. I'm replacing the 6 bags with 4 rackets. Okay. So total I have is 9 rackets, which is actually $216. I'm replacing this with 4 rackets like this. Okay, so now 9 racket is 216. 1 racket is 216 divided by 9. It goes to $24. Okay, then if you look at the question, he wants to buy 2 sports bag and 3 rackets. Okay, so the issue here is, can I find the cost of 3 bags? The 3 bags. The 3 bag is equal to, remember just now we have 3 bag is equal to 2 racket. That one, right? So 3 bag is equal to 2 racket, right? And I know that 1 racket cost is 24. This is 1 racket. So which means for 3 bags, it equals to 2 rackets. So it's simply $24 times 2. And I get $48. So my 3 bag is $48. 1 bag is $48 divided by 3. I get $16. Okay, that is 1 bag, and I will have 1 racket. How many do I buy? I buy 2 bag plus 3 rackets equals to 2 bag. 2 times $16 plus 3 racket is 3 times $24. Equals to $104. Done. My answer is $104. Okay. Next one, number 12. Common factors question. There are 21 egg tarts, 35 pineapple tarts, and 56 apple tarts. All the tarts are placed into boxes such that the number of each type of tart is the same for all the boxes. Keyword is this one, same. Okay, each box contains 3 different types of tarts. What is the most number of boxes needed to keep the tarts? How many tarts are there in each box? Okay, the keyword that tells me that this is common factor concept is same. Means I can divide all these different tarts equally into the boxes. Same. Understand? That's why I say it's common factor concept. Okay, so what are the common factors of all these numbers? So look at the common factors of 21, of 35, of 56. Common factors. Factors means what times what, right? If you forget. So 1 times 21. 3 times 7 for 35. 1 times 35. 3 times, not 3, 5 times 7. 5 times 7. Then 56 is 1 times 56. Then you have 2 times 28. And then you have 4 times 14. And 7 times 8. Okay, now where is the common factor here? They say what is the most number of boxes? Means the largest common factor. 1 is a common factor, right? But cannot be 1 box only lah, right? That's not the biggest common factor. It's the highest common factor. I'm looking at the highest common factor. Another one is 7. So for question part A, answer is 7. Okay? Then for part B, how many tarts are there in each box? So you look at the 7 and then you look at the number that is what times 7 give you the numbers or the each 21, 35 and 56. Look at that number, okay? So this is 3, this is 5 and this is 8, okay? So how to get the answer for number part B is you just simply take whatever you underline, you add together. 3 plus 5 plus 8 equals to 16 tarts in one box. That's your answer for part B, okay? So for part A is 7 and then for part B is 16. This is your answer. All right? Next question. Okay, the equal gaps concept. This one a bit tricky, yeah? Okay, here we go. Some potted plants were arranged at equal distance in rows. Each row had 48 potted plants. When 45 more potted plants were added, the gardener had to rearrange them. After that, each row had 45 potted plants and there were 3 more rows than before. How many potted plants were there at first? Okay, so at first, if you want to draw the model, okay, there are 48 potted plants. Okay, 48 potted plants. Right? And then in the end, if you notice, there were 3 more rows than before, which means this 48, each row have 48, right? So if I were to look at the end, which means the extra 3 comes from here. Why? Because each row have 45, okay? So if you take it out, it will become just 45. If you take out the 3, it becomes just 45. 48 minus 3, I get 45. Right? Okay, and then you continue. I do not know how many rows, okay, but it continues like that. It continues to be like that, minus 3, and which means it continues to become all the way so many. There are many 45 rows of 45, right? There are many rows of 45 potted plants, which I do not know how many. I can just draw a bit here, a few here, just as an example. Okay, I'm drawing about 4, right? So, which means if you notice, each row have 48 potted plants. This is the original. This is before. And then what happened? I added 45 more potted plants. So then it becomes this one after. Okay, so number of potted plants in 3 more rows. Where is the 3 more rows? This one equals to 3 more rows times 45 equals to 135. Okay, so between 48 to 45, the difference was 3. Correct? You know the difference was 3. How do I get that 3? We take 48 minus 45. The difference is 3. Between each when you take it out. Okay, so the number of rows at first. I'm finding the rows first. You take your 135, which is this one. You take away your 45, which is this one. And then you divide it by the 3, the difference, equals to 30. Okay, so number of potted plants at first is 30 rows. This is 30 rows times, at first it's 48, right? Times 48 equals to 1440. That's the answer. Okay. All changing quantities concept. All right. Why is this concept? Because both girls change, and the change is different between them. Okay, so we are going to look for the change. Change means the C. So let's identify the B, the C, the A. Chloe had 180 beats for artwork. Wei-En had twice as many beats as Chloe. This is our before information from the first sentence here. I have my before. Wei-En used some beats. My change. Chloe then bought thrice as many beats as the number of beats Wei-En used. Thrice means 3 units bought plus 3. As Wei-En used minus 1 unit. This is my change information up to here. I have it. In the end, this is my after. They had the same number of beats. I have my after. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna draw out the table. Okay, we cut it up into 2 columns. Chloe and Wei-En. Before, change, and after. So before, Chloe had 180 beats. Wei-En have twice as many. Twice as many means 180 times 2 equals to 360. Okay, that's number of beats Wei-En have. Then Chloe then bought thrice as many beats. So plus 3 units, this one, the change. And then Wei-En minus 1 unit. Okay, then all you have to do is you go down the column, 180 plus 3 unit, go down the column. So it's 360 minus 1 unit. And then in the end, the after, they have the same number, which means this is equal to this. Pluck it out. 180 plus 3 units is equal to 360 minus 1 unit. Okay, we're going to arrange all the numbers to one side, all the units to the other side. 3 unit plus 1 unit, this 1 unit go over the equal sign and change to plus 1 unit. Okay, equals to 360 minus 180. Like that. Okay, so 4 unit is 180. 1 unit is 180 divided by 4. And I will be getting 45. There is 1 unit. Do I want 1 unit? How many beats did Chloe buy? Chloe buy means the change, right? Chloe change is this one. This is what I want to find. 3 units is 45 times 3 equals to 135. Answer. Okay. The following patterns are made up of identical circles and dots. The first 4 patterns are shown below. Study the patterns carefully and answer the question. Pattern number 1, number of circle is 1. Number of dots is 4. Pattern number 2, number of circles 3, number of dots 8. Pattern 3, number of circles 6, number of dots 13. Pattern 4, number of circles 10, number of dots 19. They want you to fill up for pattern number 6. Okay, so pattern number 6, fill up the number of circles. So if you can see from here, from 1 to 3, I plus 2. 3 to 6, I plus 3. 6 to 10, I plus 4. So which means pattern number 5, okay? It will be 10 to something, I plus 5. Correct? So which means here will be 15. And then 15 to something is I plus 6. Like this. Okay? Equals to 21. Right? Next one for the number of dots from 4 to 8. 4 to 8, I plus with 4. 8 to 13, I plus with 7. 8 plus 8. 35. 5. And then 13 to 19, I plus 6. Can you see the pattern already? And then here to here means the pattern number 5, I plus 7. This will be 26. Okay. And here to here, I plus 8. That will be 34. Right? So this is how we are okay. Now for part B. Find the pattern with 76 dots. Right. So for this one, we try to draw out the table. Okay. And then we cut up. Here will be the pattern number and then number of dots. Okay. We'll do a few lines. Right, we do a few lines like that. And then we put 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 number of dots. So number 6 is 34, right? We can fill up already, 34. 7 will be 34 plus 9 equals to 43. 8 is 43 plus 10, 53. Then 9 is 53 plus 11, 64. 10 is 64 plus 12, 76. So you can see, find the number of pattern with 76 dots. 76 dots. Pattern number 10. That's the answer. Okay.